Om Shanti. Welcome back to our series of weekend programs. And this time we are talking on the topic wise or problem wise. Yesterday we went through some four aspects of package of the problem. Here I am not going to give solutions of the problem, but we are trying to help you to change your approach towards the problem and to make sure that you really understand your problem, your inner qualities, your wisdom is capable enough to solve your problem. So, this is what we are trying to do in this session. Let us revise yesterday's sessions first. I will request for yesterday's slide and this package of problem. This is composed of four aspects. What are these four aspects? We all know very well. The first aspect called visible problem. Visible problem means the problem which we can see, like my failure, the person who is creating problem, that accident or incident or situation, or that, like yesterday, somebody asked me, death of somebody. So all these things are visible problem. Exactly, this is not the problem. This a visible problem is not actually the problem. This is a disguise which keep us trapped in it, and we keep exhausting our energy in this visible part of problem only, and yet we think that problem is so big I'm not able to handle because I'm not going really to solve the problem. We have to go further steps to understand this problem. The second part of problem is bad feelings. Once we trapped in a problem, we generate some bad feeling, like feeling of fear, feeling of anxiety, overthinking, cautious about my social prestige, feeling of failure, feeling of disheartened, feeling of like superiority or inferiority. So, all these bad feelings we create in ourselves. And sometimes I get trapped in these bad feelings. We feel like these bad feelings are problem again. In fact, feeling these bad feelings are problem is still to some extent working for us, but still exactly these bad feelings are not our exact problem. Sometimes you'll be able to cure your bad feelings, but still you are carrying that problem in your head, and after some days, months, weeks, years, you will again, this problem will get pop up in your head, and you will be again victim of same problem or similar type of problem. Then comes third stage, which is most dangerous stage, confused state of mind. Confused state of mind makes my it directly hinder my ability to analyze and decide, and there I used to take some wrong decisions. I make I start overthinking, or I start judging people. I neglect one part of the scenario, and there I this is the most dangerous part. There I get keep on banging my head, exhausting my energy so much, thinking that I am working on the problem, but still I'm not able to come out of the problem. Sometimes, due to confused state of mind, we take such a wrong decision, which leads to a wrong action. And out of that wrong action, I generate another package of problem. And because of my wrong decision, this one after the other, And because I am getting trapped at the third location all the time, confusion, in that impaired state of mind, I am taking decisions, I am acting on it, and I am creating one more problem for me. And there, actually, after some times, a person becomes so disheartened. Sometimes, like, I don't know, I should say or not. I will beg a pardon to you if I am hurting somebody here. Sometimes those who get, those who commit suicide or those who commit some very extreme steps because of some problem is because of this third step only. It is, they are so confused. They are trapped in overthink. Confusion doesn't mean confusion. Confusion, I am saying confusion mean different types of thoughts at a time, not able to decide properly. And even if I am deciding, I'm deciding wrong. And then I increase my problem or I increase problems to others. Solution is the fourth part of the problem, the fourth part of the package, and that is called learning out of that problem. Remember, every problem will come in the package. Package itself contains learnings. Learning is exactly the solution what you are looking for. If you are trying to solve a problem, you need not to look around to solve the problem. Go inside the problem, and there, inside that package only, there is one solution. Try to use that solution, take that learning, use that solution, go with that method. That is the eye of the storm, and you will be out of that problem. So, this is all we discussed yesterday. We had some good, beautiful questions out of this, which we will be discussing in our question hours today. Now, today we'll go a little ahead for this problem because I think yesterday I closed the program with saying that there are two things which we will be discussing tomorrow. Anybody who remember these two things? Can you revise? I just want to ask if you remember these two things which we want to revise, which we want to discuss today. You can write down in chat box. Okay. We are talking about some tools. Problem brings changes. Yes, exactly. Some tools and acceptance of this problem. Now, let me tell you one thing. This problem is something which is trying to make some inner change in me. Inner change. Unless and until you have not reached to that core of change, you have changed superficially, you have changed the thing. I will request Brother Vijay Prashad from Chikadpalli to please close your video. Thank you. So, sometimes we are not able to change. Sorry, I'm very sorry. So, the core level where I need to change myself, you know, maybe like one layer, two layer, three layers, four layers, these are all layers. Actually, this problem has come to me to make me change here. I changed myself to this layer. I actually changed to this layer also. And I thought I am changed. No problem. So I have changed a lot because of this problem. So it's fine. If you have changed this much and this much you are still there, you have not changed, remember after some time you are going to get similar type of problem. Change from inside. Learnings out of the any problem, there are three generalized learnings out of the problems. The one, know the core change of the problem. Second, learning. I always say, I think I have already said two, three times, but again I will say, changing that side and solving the problem is a hypothesis. Changing this side and solving the problem it this is a working method. This is a practical approach. Changing that side is an hypothesis. So don't work for that. They will change, situation will change, person will change, then I will change. Not going to. Third, very important. And actually, this is not third, it is first. Accept that you are feeling problem. Either accept, speak up, discuss, work on it. Work on it. Sometimes we just carry problems in us. We don't want to accept this problem. That yes, I am in problem. This is a very internal fight of my self respect and ego. My self respect says that I want to get rid of this problem by for anything. Okay, if I go for a help, somebody will think that I am less capable, but it's fine. I don't want to carry this problem. My ego will say, look, I am so polished all the time. I cannot say that I have this problem. I don't want to tell anybody. जैसा चल रहा है वैसा ही चलने दो. Let it go how it is going. This is not the solution. Learn from the problem. There is a hidden solution in the problem. It depends on my perspective, how I am looking at. Say, for example, I am looking towards the problem like it is very difficult, not solving, not solving. Then there another approach says, change your perception. We will show you a beautiful slide on perception. And I really find this slide worth sharing with you. This is a common one. This can be downloaded from internet also. But this slide is really, really worth sharing to you. We will be sharing you. This slide says about perception. The angle, perception means the angle with which you are looking towards the problem. That angle is going to decide what solutions you will be seeing. Now look at this picture. There is only one problem in between. If this that cylindrical bar, if you will see that cylindrical bar, this is the problem. If you are looking from this vertical side, means this side, you will see image means the problem is like circular without any ends. And if you are looking problem from right side, you will find problem is like a cube. Basically, problem is not both of them. Problem is cylindrical. So perception says that look all the things, but always be aware of different solutions, different ideas, accept different ideas. Thank you. Now, I am trying to say one thing. You know, there is something called boiled frog syndrome. Maybe few of you know about this. Maybe some of you doesn't know about this. Let me tell you. Boiled free frog syndrome is a very common research. This says, you all know, frog is an animal which can regulates its body temperature. So, if what will happen if you will throw that frog is a cold-blooded animal. It lives in little colder temperature, not warm. So, you know, warm-blooded or cold-blooded, I really don't remember, but it has a tendency to shift the body temperature. Now, if you throw, there is one beaker, one vessel. with boiling water, or water at the temperature of 95 degree, 90 degree, right? And you throw one frog in that. What will happen? That frog will immediately jump out of that vessel and it will go away. Now, take another experiment. What do you do? Take a room temperature water in that vessel, room temperature, and put frog in that. What will happen? Frog is very easy. Then put a burner down that vessel and slowly heat that water. Say, for example, water was at 40 degree. Frog was also at 40-degree temperature. So we increased the heat in water. We made it 50 degree. Frog will also try to make its body temperature compatible to 50 degree. We make it 70 degree. Water to 70 degree. Frog will also go to 70 degree. We made it 90 degree. Frog is not able to go till 90 degree because frog has lost all its energy. But frog is trying to go to 90 degree. Once the temperature of water reach 90 degree, what will happen? Earlier, what happened? Frog jumped out of that water at 90 degree. Here, what will happen? Can you answer me? What will happen? If I reach the temperature of water, same 90 degree, what will happen to the frog?
Frog will die.
Frog will die. Why? Earlier, frog was able to jump out because at 90 degree Celsius, but now frog is not able to jump out. Why? Because thinking that problem will not increase. Frog has exhausted all its energy. No energy left in frog. Yes, no energy left in frog to jump out. So just thinking that keeping an elusive state of mind, not solving the problem, carrying the problem all the time in you, keep carrying the problem, not talking to somebody, not talking help from outside. And I am just thinking in an elusive mode that after some time, I think problem is not going to get worse further. I will be able to handle this. That means you are confused about your capacity. You're confused about your capacity. And when you will really come to know about your capacity, the time has gone. Time has gone. You won't be able to jump out. You won't be able to change body temperature. You won't be able to survive in that temperature. That is called boiled water frog syndrome. Don't go for that. The confused state of mind. There, the illusion comes on our eyes. Yesterday, we had a very beautiful question. I like that question. Sometimes we have, I understand that visible problem. Sometimes I am carrying bad feelings also. And still, I'm not feeling any confused state of mind. Confused state of mind means I'm not jumping between different ideas, different decisions. I'm not working on it. So, does that mean I have accepted the problem? Okay, even if I will say you have accepted the problem, but you have not accepted for solution. It is not acceptance. You are carrying that problem. You're just carrying because although you are not much troubled with the problem, you are still carrying that negative feeling, which are really toxic for you. How long you are going to get after some times, these negative feelings, they will become so accumulated itself, it will create a package of problem. What will happen? We fighting with one problem and not solving it for a long time. The package of bad feelings increase so high that some places I have seen many people where you need not to feel wrong, there also you are feeling wrong. We become so weak mentally, we become very sensitive. Being problem wise is wiser than normal wise. Be wise at the time of problem. This is not a time to be sensitive. This is a time to be sensible. You know, we used to send some thought for today to few people. Actually, we are not sharing in your WhatsApp group because we never asked you people for that. We haven't taken permission. And I get these thoughts one day ahead. And tomorrow's thought is so beautiful. It says, it is not required to absorb everything which is going around in your life. Sometimes it is very healthy to observe everything. There's a difference between two words, observe and absorb. Why I allow everything to go inside my head, go to the soul, go into my heart, and then I generate negativity out of it. Sometimes we need to observe things like witness. Sometimes, actually, it is very relevant for this time. We need to be observer of the news also. Observer of the news, not absorbing the news in us. Actually, I think I have shared this thing in one of our sessions, but still I'm going to share in a very diagrammatic way how our problems are increasing in our daily life and how we can make our problems decrease, how a positive thinking and negative thinking is working on us. I will say, look, this is the diagram. Now, this is a handmade picture. So it is looking little bit something like, I will make you understand. Now, where there is, just follow the pointer and you will understand things. This is soul. I am soul in this body. And the four rays of soul is shown over there. So I am soul. And whatever I am thinking, it is going to create an aura around me. The whole, all the dots in an circular way. So the ellipse is like your aura. It Your aura can be big, can be small. You can say it like energy field. Your energy field may be thick or sparse. It may be positive. It may be negative. Your energy field may be positive, may be negative. Actually, what do we mean by positive energy field and what do we mean by negative energy field? Let me tell you. There is no person in world who thinks 100% positive or who thinks 100% negative. Not possible. We all are carrying a mixed mentality, positive plus negative. But positive energy field means although I am carrying some negative thought, but my positivity is dominating over my negative thoughts. So, like the aura which is sprinkled with green cross. So this is a positive aura. So this is a positive aura. Take it. And now when they're there, you can find red minus 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 signals. So this is a negative aura. And now let us see how we increase and decrease our problem. Look towards that negative aura and see there is a cube down. This is the problem. You might have seen this problem, that sometimes we feel like this is a big problem, and other people around me, they keep saying such a small deal, why you are so confused about it, or why you feel fear out of it, it's not a big deal. And we think, why, how can they say this is such a big problem? Sometimes we feel problem is not that big, but people say, oh my god, such a big problem, how do you face this situation? This is all dependent on our thinking. Now let us start with the actual problem at negative side. Say this is where there is a pointer. This is actual problem. Problem will not come like this. No, this is a representation. So problem will always a negative thing. Now what happened? This negative problem before reaching me. Now look this as an energy dimension. Think the whole picture as energy dimension. So now when this problem, the negative energy will come to me, it is coming from far away, but before it reaches me, it has to cross my aura, my energy field. And so it is reaching towards me. But if I am carrying a negative energy zone, so what is happening? My negativity is all the time adding to that negative energy until it collide with me. Actually, look at the problem as faced by soul. The problem is black one, but my negativity has added good amount of problem in that. And actually, I am facing that bigger cube. People are seeing the actual problem. People are seeing that one, the outside one. And I am actually facing that bigger one. And this is how I increase my problem. On the contrary, if my aura is positively charged, say for example, I am collided with a negative, big negative energy. But it so happen if this negativity needs to reach me, it has to cross through my positive energy zone. And during that passage only, what will happen? My positivity will peel off the problem, will neutralize that problem. And actually, I am facing that a small cube, small green cube. I am facing this small green cube. People are thinking about that bigger one, the big cube. People say this big problem. And actually, this is me who increases or decreases the problem. Sometimes it will so happen if your energy zone is very positive, actually that problem will not reach to you. Sometimes you have find people, they are very immune to many type of critics or comments. I'm talking positively. They don't take it to heart. They learn it, they observe it, they leave it. They don't absorb it. And this is how we need to go ahead. Now, solving the problem is try to learn what this problem has come for. This problem is demanding one important change in me. Me means my mentality. Me means my thinking. Me means my everyday approach. And for small problems, for all those negligible problems, what we can do, meditation. This is all a spiritual concept till now. But meditation, what meditation can do, meditation can help you to strengthen your aura. That energy zone, meditation can help you to make it thick, make it big, and make it positive. That we can do. and how this happened, how it works. I will tell you one thing. Somebody was sharing with me, I means like one of our friends, and one of her relative. Now, this is very current thing you need to know. One of her relative actually got infected with COVID-19. She she was taken to quarantine center when she started with some symptoms, and then after a few days it was said like she is infected. My friend was sharing that when my friend calls her asking how are you and how are my friend was in panic that time. She was thinking like, okay, what will happen? And she called the aunt who got infected, and aunt was saying, look, it looks like a fever, and it looks like having some feverish pain in me. My mouth is not good. I'm not able to taste food. So they say it's coronavirus, but this is quite normal fever. And now my friend was really concerned for her. Auntie was saying, "Kid, don't worry. I'll come back soon because I have left many work in between. So I will come back soon because I need to complete all these things. I cannot go right now." I really salute this type of attitude of patients. And you won't believe, after a treatment of a month-long treatment, she came back. She is in her home quarantine even now, but she is healthy enough to do all her work by herself. So actually, I really appreciate those patients who think positive, who keep that desire of victory inside. And this attitude help administration, helps medication, help the medical fraternity to work on them. Don't accept defeat before your failure. Don't. There is a chance. So, solving the problem says open your intellect, open in such a way that you allow a new change in you, allow a new person in you, and then come out of a step ahead because all the problems are exams. We all are students of this life school. In this school, we all have to cross one class and we have to get promoted to another class. Those who will be able to solve their problem quicker and more effectively, they will get promoted easily and they will be the real winner of this game. And this type of people becomes inspiration many a times. Meditation in the whole picture of solving the problem. Meditation is not there to solve the problem. Spiritual concepts will always help you to solve the problem, to make approach, to get rid of bad feeling. But meditation is there to make your energy field smarter, stronger, and build a good capacity in your energy field. And so that half of your work will done by your energy field itself. Half of the problems will not collide to you because you have a positive, strengthened energy field. So let us make an experiment for meditation to recharge our energy field, to feel it, making it more positive, free from negative feelings, and just carry this powerful energy army around me. So I will request for the slide or through which we meditate. I hope you all are now trained enough to sit straight. Sit straight. Keep your body relaxed, but alert. Back straight. Back straight means you can take a help of backrest. Sit into the chair, take a backrest. Now, relax your body like we do it every day. Relax your leg. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulder and arms. Relax your neck. Relax your mouth parts. Now breathe very relaxed, very slow breathing. Just no force. Relax your eyes. Keep looking on this picture. You can make your eyes little smaller, not wide open. Just be relaxed. Now bring your consciousness to the middle of forehead. I am a beautiful point of light. I am a soul in this body. I am the life energy. I am owner of this body. Visualize whatever is your thinking, no problem. Visualize God, the divine, to whomever you believe. Remember him or her. Remember God and visualize God's energy in form of golden light coming on you from the sky, from the whole big sky. You are receiving God's energy, golden light on your head. You are under a shower of God's light. Keep visualizing you are a point of light in the middle of forehead. Now you are absorbing God's light in you. You are absorbing this golden light in you. As you keep absorbing this light in you, at the same time, you allow some extra rays to travel in the environment under God's energy fountain. Now think for the current problem you are going through. which you were visualizing yesterday. There is some learning which you need to learn out of this problem to make a change in your personality. You need to change your personality. This problem demands a transformation. I am not the only person to face this challenge. There are many people who face such challenges many a times, and many of them have crossed this problem also. I thank all those people who have solved this problem in their life to make my path more energetic. I forgive those people who are associated with this problem. Now try to send white rays to the environment. I forgive everyone related with this problem because I know I need to learn something. I forgive myself for my mistake so that I got trapped in this problem. Again, generate white rays. Now, think for a moment. As you are generating white rays and you are radiating white rays to environment, inside your heart, that heaviness is going away. Visualize all the black clouds in your room of inner consciousness. They are just disappearing. You are no more cloudy. You are not clouded with negative feelings. The only thing I need to work with this problem is my learning, and problem will go away. I promise myself that I can learn this. Now thank yourself. I have learned so many things in my life. I have changed a lot in my life since beginning. I was a very different person in my childhood days. I changed myself according to my studies, according to my career, according to my family, according to my in-laws. I have changed myself according to society. I have changed myself according to my job. So, what is a new deal to change again? It's easy. It's something which I have done earlier. No problem. I can change. Keep generating this white light around you and try to feel you are in a bubble of white energy field. Your whole body is covered with a bubble of your own positive energies. Now, come back. Think for a moment. What are feelings you are generating right now? And come back. Now, actually, when I look towards my problem with a changed consciousness, problem looks easier. If I tell you right now, nothing has changed. Just think about your problem again and think, does it look that difficult, which you are thinking till now? Is there any change in problem? Or it looks like in your capacity? What is it looking like? Is it looking like more difficult? That difficult? Or a little bit relaxation in problem? There is a change or not? I am expecting an answer from your side, either in chat box. Okay, a few people are writing.
Yes, yes, madam.
Yes, okay. So actually, it has nothing happened when I create positive thoughts. Positive thoughts means I forgive myself, I forgive others, I thank others, I am looking towards my inner development. All these are positive thoughts. I am generating positive energy. And that positive energy is making, it's neutralizing that negative energy of the problem. And when this negative energy is getting neutralized, the problem looks easier to me. The problem looks in my capacity. So, whenever you are collided with a problem, I hope you can think in this way that understand your problem step by step, work where you need to work, and then keep meditating to keep your aura strengthened, which help you even before you collide with the problem. So this is all with this chapter. I am sorry to take 5 minutes extra, and here I will invite our team to make announcements. Thank you so much. Okay, 1 minute. So before we close the program, it is from me and our whole team from Brahma Kumaris to all those mothers who are in the session, to all those who are by some reason they have not come to the session, to all the mothers who are frontline coronavirus fighters, to all those mothers who are confident patients, to all those mothers who are keeping themselves positive to help the environment to become stronger. To our Mother Nature, Mother Nation, wish you happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much.